What's up, everybody? This is Lock Over Luck. I'm Mooch. By myself. No Jimbo 2 times tonight. We're doing a live draft. I got the fifth pick here in this Underdog Fantasy Football $15 weekly winner draft. It's a little different than your best ball. This is where you're trying to get 1 week where you hit that 20,000 and get that top pick. So you're trying to get stacks here with some teams where you're looking at weeks like week 7. There's a lot of teams on the bye. Week 13, a lot of teams on the bye. So you want to get. I might do a team with nobody on week 7, nobody on week 13, and try to target those other weeks. Try to win. So let's look at this payout structure real quick. Right here on the screen, look, you can see. Well, it just shows you the rules right here. I'll look at the payout structure in a minute. I'm almost on the clock. So let's see right here on the fifth pick. Do I go Christian McCaffrey or do I go Cooper Kupp? Or do I go A.J. Brown? I think for this pick, I'm going to go Christian McCaffrey. Just because I've done some drafts where I have A.J. Brown. I've done some drafts where I have Cooper Kupp. I have 0 Christian McCaffrey. I think this is my first lineup with Christian McCaffrey. So that's why I went McCaffrey there. Usually I'm going to try to target a receiver first because you need 3 receivers every week and only 2 running backs. So you want to target the receiver first. But McCaffrey has that reception ability. He can get 10 receptions a game. He can get 2 receiving touchdowns a game. So he has that receiving upside with the running back upside. And he's one of the best, if not the best, running back in the league. All right, so let's go here. Let's look at our payment structure. I'm trying to see where you usually the pay is on here. Let's see here. All right, so here's the weekly winners on the screen. You can see it. It's $15 to enter. 3.5 million in prizes. First place gets 20,000. Now every week these reset. So week 1 you can hit 20,000. Week 2 you can hit 20,000. Week 3 all the way up to week 17. Hit top place 20,000. So you're just trying to really target one of those weeks. You might have 2 weeks where you get first place. You might have 3 weeks where you get first place, but you can also get your money back as well. So it's just good to take a chance every week. You might get one of those teams that go off 1 week that nobody's drafting. So let's go back to our draft here. We got 6 picks away. I already won with McCaffrey, so I'm going to have to target one of these running backs, I believe. One of these receivers here. Hopefully I can get one of these top 3 here. I know some of these quarterbacks are going to be coming off here. Someone should grab Jalen, should grab Mahomes, Allen. There goes Garrett Wilson. That's who I was going to target. I think Garrett Wilson could finish top 3 receiver this year with Aaron Rodgers. So that was a good pick. Amon-Ra off the board. There goes Jalen. I really don't like these receivers in this range. I'm going to be honest. I don't know if I go Pollard here or do I go... see if Adams falls to me. All right. Adams fell, so I'm going to have to go with Adams here. Even though it's a week 13 bye, I don't want to go with you could go Smith here too, but I think Adams is just, going to continue to be a monster. This year, a little bit less hype with Jimmy G there, quarterback. I still think he's going to get most of those targets, a majority of the targets, and he's productive when he does get targets. So his production level shouldn't go down. It's just making sure he can still get those targets, which I think he should. There, and you got Adams. So, and then they brought in Jacoby Myers. He's going to be more of a deep threat. Keep feeding Adams the ball. I like it. All right, we're 3 picks away here. I don't. I mean, I think Jacobs could be. I might go Jacobs here. T. Higgins still on the board. This is a hard spot right here because I can also go Fields. I do need a quarterback. You know what? I'm going. I'm going T. Higgins here. I like it. He's not going to be, season long, but for this weekly one, you're just hoping for that week where T. Higgins goes off and Chase doesn't. And a lot of people might have Chase, but not T. Higgins. So that's my thinking there. May not be the greatest pick, but it is what it is. We're just here drafting. We're trying to get better. We're trying to learn. We're trying to have all the right things happen. These drafts, you want players to fall. Sometimes you need some players to fall to get the lineup you want, to get the build you want. And the more you do these drafts, the more you're going to learn where players are falling, how I can structure. Maybe you do got to skip a running back at one point and go receiver because you're going to get that quarterback that's going to fall. So these drafts are strategic. This ain't just gambling. You ain't out here just gambling trying to get 20,000. You're out here. You got to have strategy, especially for these weekly ones. There's many different strategies for the weekly drafts. That's why I like these weekly ones. I'm trying to get as many of these in as I can. You just need that 1 week. 1 week where Kenny Pickett comes out and it's the number one quarterback, and you needed Pickens, you needed Johnson, and nobody has them. That's what you're trying to go here for. Structure these weekly ones. I'm fine with punting quarterbacks for these weekly ones. Maybe take 5 quarterbacks at the end. More quarterbacks for these weekly ones. More tight ends, less receivers. But it's whatever strategy you want to do. You can do an all rookie lineup. For me, though, I'm out here just trying to get as many different lineups for these weekly as I can. And I think that's, going to spread it out the most. Just spreading it out. Focus on the key players. All right, we're 3 picks away. I'm being honest here. I might go Hopkins. Hopkins is moving up. I don't think he's going to fall to me. This is a tough spot right here. I'm going Hopkins. I like Hopkins over DJ Moore. I like Hopkins over McLaurin. I like Hopkins over London. I like Hopkins over Ayuk. I don't really like Hawkinson too much going to the new team. I mean, he's good, but I think he's overhyped, to be honest. I mean, I could have got him over Mike Williams there, but who knows with Keenan Allen. And then Najee is who I would have really went with there. So we'll see. I really wanted Najee there, but I'm going to wait on running back since I got McCaffrey. Six picks away. Might go with the San Francisco build here. Get George Kittle. Grab Ayuk, maybe. If Najee can follow me, I mean, you still got Kenneth Walker there too. This next guy don't got a running back though, so it looks like he's probably gonna take Najee next. All right, there went Ayuk. There went Kirk. There went Najee. So the guy that didn't need a running back went Najee. It's all right. For this weekly one, I'm going to target George Kittle here as long as he doesn't go off the board. I think Kittle's going to have a couple good weeks as the number one tight end. So I went with Kittle there. possibly target Purdy and Lance later on in this draft, have some spike weeks. That's what we're going for in this lineup. I'm liking it. Because you got Adams, you got Hopkins, we got Higgins, we got McCaffrey, we got Kittle. You see, we'll be good. Go ahead, comment your favorite team, comment your favorite player. Let me know 5 players that you think are going to turn out above their ADP, where they're getting drafted, who you think is going to be better. I'll give you one, Hopkins. I think Hopkins is going to be, he might be wide receiver 1 this year. Who knows? That's why I had to grab Hopkins there. He's going to get all those targets. They just said Tannehill's the quarterback. This is what I was picturing when they signed Julio Jones there in Tennessee. I was thinking, oh, Tannehill, Julio Jones going to be a lot of targets, a lot of touchdowns. Didn't really pan out, but I think this is where it is going to pan out. He's going to throw a lot of targets, Hopkins. You got Burks there. You got Derrick Henry. This offense, I think, is going to be able to compete this year. I don't know how their defense is going to hold up, but I know their offense is going to compete and get a lot. And Hopkins should have a lot of targets. But there we go. We got 2 on week 7 and 13, 1, just like I said I wasn't trying to do. So it looks like week 13 and 7 for this lineup's out. Probably not going to win those weeks. I mean, we still can, just having a couple of our players out, but those are the hard weeks. Those are the tough ones this year. All right, we're 5 picks away. Some water. I really like this range of receivers here. So let's see what we can make happen here. I think I'm going to wait and try to target Pierce. That's another 7. See what I'm talking about? Pierce got another week 7 tag on him. So does Miles Sanders here. It's tough with these week 7, week 13s. If you get a lineup with 0 week 13 and 7, you might win that one of those 2 weeks. That's what a lot of people are going to do. That's, I think, the number one strategy. And maybe not use that strategy if everyone's going to be using it. All right, since this is weekly and I don't have a quarterback right now, and we're going with the weekly, I just need 1 week to win it. Let me go T. Lawrence here. I might pair up this tight end here next round with Evan Ingram. But Lawrence has, all the weapons he needs around him. Just get Ridley back. Still got Zay Jones. Still got Christian Kirk. ETN, as long as he can, step it up in the pass game. That's where he was struggling a little bit last year. And Evan Ingram did good as a tight end, just signed, so he should be doing good this year as well. I mean, he lacked a little bit in the touchdown productivity, but I think he'll get a couple more touchdowns this year. They lost Marvin Jones, but getting Ridley back, so not too much there. His target share should remain the same with Ingram. I might try to grab Zay Jones too. All right, this might be a hard decision here because I can get Jackson Smith. I can get Jackson Smith here, or I can get Mike Evans. Jackson Smith and Juba, Mike Evans, Damian Pierce. Who do I get here? I could also get Traylon Burks. Maybe get Tannehill in a little bit. Have a nice little stack there. But I like Pierce here. Going with Damian Pierce. Now I got two good running backs I'm happy with. Now I'm just praying that Evan Ingram falls to me. Maybe I should have went Evan Ingram there. Now that I'm thinking about it, see that's the problem with these. You gotta like, especially if I'm talking like it's hard to be thinking about all the strategy here. I should have went Evan Ingram there because then I could have got if Connor would have fell, Dalvin Cook, one of these other running backs down here, Cook, Kamara. We'll see if someone's gonna pull the trigger. There he went. There he went. See, especially a red shield. One of these red shields didn't even need him. Probably a Jacksonville fan because he has two Jags on his team. That'll happen sometimes too. Like people will just take your players, like say you got to play him. We definitely got to get Zay Jones now. Like it's just annoying sometimes, but it is what it is. I'll show you who I'm targeting here. All right, this next pick, we got some. These are I put in my queue right now. The people I'm targeting all season long. Oh, there went Kamara. There went Bateman. There went Williams. So I go Rashad White. I'm going Michael Thomas here. It's the weekly. I just need 1 week, one big week out of Michael Thomas. I think he has it in him. I think Michael Thomas has it in him. All right, we're 5 picks away. 4 picks. There went Cousins. 2 picks. Gibson. Oh, there went Rashad White. See how this happens sometimes? Do we get another good tight end here? Do we punt tight end and go Williams? I'm going with Jameson Williams here. We're looking for the big play people. We're looking for the ones that are going to go get 200 yards, receiving 2 touchdowns in a game. Jameson Williams has that upside, that ceiling. Michael Thomas has that ceiling. DeAndre Hopkins has that ceiling. T. Higgins has that ceiling. Adams has that ceiling. We're going for ceiling guys in this weekly. We're live. Go ahead, share this out to your friends. Like, comment, subscribe. We're going to be back every week. Lock, over, luck. We're going to be giving you all the picks that you need to turn your luck into some locks. Because every loss that we take, every loss turns into a win here at Lock Over Luck. We get those wins by taking 2 L's and turn it into a win. All right, we're 8 picks away. I'm not happy with my quarterback now. Now that I couldn't get Ingram, I'm really not liking this Trevor Lawrence call. I mean, I'm not going to have anyone to pair up with, I guess, unless I get Zay Jones here. Is that the move? Does Zay Jones fall? I got questions. We're going to get the answers. Let's see what happens. I really don't like anybody in this range. Maybe Nico. Maybe he's all right, I guess. All right, there went Njoku. 4 picks away. Honestly, like this isn't my like normal team, normal play. players. Like really, the only one I've been drafting a lot is Hopkins, Thomas, Kittle. Have not much Adams, not much Higgins. I mean, not much Williams. A little bit of Pierce. I've zeroed this the first McCaffrey lineup. A little bit of Lawrence, but I usually pair him up with Ingram. So just because I got Lawrence here, I'm gonna have to go with Zay Jones. Where do we go, P Ryan? I'm going Zay Jones just to get a little correlation there. All I need is one big Zay Jones week with Lawrence, and I'm cashing. All right, 6 picks away. Let's see what happens here. Does McKinnon fall? Does McKinnon fall, or do we double up our running San Fran running backs? Or do we throw Aaron Rodgers in there in the quarterback talk? Or do we get Khalil? Or do we get Jamal Williams? These are the questions I have right now. Let's see if they're going to be answered. 4 picks away. Go ahead, get your link to Underdog. You're going to get free $10 just for signing up with my link. Join our team, the Underdog team, the Lock Over Luck team. We're the underdogs, and we lock in. We lock it in. We don't trust our luck. We trust our locks. All right, 3 picks away. I'm going to try to get some people in this live, get some suggestions, who we should be picking. All right, we're up next. All right, we're on the clock. We're on the clock. We got Nico. I think I'm good on my be honest, I think I'm good on receivers right now at this point in the draft. But I am gonna grab Jamal Williams because it's Jamal Williams. And I need another running back. And I think he has some upside. I know they got Kamara there, but Kamara's gonna be out a couple games. So I think those first couple games might help me out. Maybe later on he steals some touchdowns. So we'll see what happens. I like the upside there with Williams. And he'll help me in these first couple weeks at least. All right, 12 picks away. We'll see if Rondo Moore's going to fall to me. Got it. Yeah, yeah. All right, there went Okonowo. Okonowo. There went Gallup. There went KJ. There went Nico. Let's see what happens here. Come on, Moore. Fall to me. 5 picks away. Rahishi off the board. I think Rondo Moore's going to have a big year this year. Rondo Moore. Rondo Moore. Please don't take Rondo Moore. They got 6 receivers. Maybe I grab Dolchich, Greg Dolchich, maybe add to or grab Jared Goff, maybe. This is just another ugly, ugly spot. There went Goff. I don't know. I'm not really liking it here. There went Rondell Moore. See, that's how it happens. 2 picks before my pick. Rondell Moore off the board. Now I'm not sure if I go tight end here. We both have a week 9 bye, but I guess we're not really worried too much about double buys in this weekly. I mean, it plays a factor still, but not as weighted as it is in seasonal, because then that just means who cares about week 9? It doesn't look like I'm going to win week 9 anyways. So I could go here, get the upside possibility, get a piece of that Denver offense. Go Van Jefferson, who should see an increased role here. All right, there's some more tight ends I can get later on in the draft that I like. So I'm going Van Jefferson, add to my upside possibility without Allen Robinson there. And he is a veteran now. He's getting up there. I think Van Jefferson could have a couple of spike weeks this year. Or even just a nice little floor of, 7-point floor, something like that. All right, we're 6 picks away. Let's see who we're going to target on this next turnaround. See, that's why I said you got Irv Smith here. Still got some good tight ends down here. Looks like I'm going to get target some quarterbacks later on. All right, I lied. I'm going Jalen Warren here. Add another running back that could have upside. They liked him last year. I'm a Steeler fan. They used him a lot. I mean, they still got Najee there, number one, but Jalen's going to get the work, going to get some passes. Nice flow forward. Might have 1 or 2 weeks there with Najee sits out. Wow, Jaceki went above Dalton Schultz, Irv Smith, Higbee. That was a bad play. And Laporta. But we're 11 picks away. We might go Laporta here. See, I was hoping to get Jared Goff on that last spin before I got Van Jefferson, but Goff went. And then I was going to get Laporta here to have the little Detroit stack, but it didn't work out. See, it's hard to get what you want. It's hard to get what you want and strategize, especially when you got time involved. You're on the clock. Yeah, buddy, I know Allen Robinson is on the Steelers. Obviously, that's why I said I picked Van Jefferson because Allen Robinson is gone, silly. Now that you have Allen Robinson gone, Van Jefferson is going to have an increased role. And I was trying to get Jared Goff there, but he went right before, and I really had no one in that section that was good. Like, sometimes you just got to take the ADP pick. His ADP was 137. I got him at 140. I got him 3 picks after his ADP, so that's actually a good pick. No, Van Jefferson's getting up there, getting older. He's now a veteran. He's not that rookie Van Jefferson we saw a couple years ago. He's now the veteran on the team, him and Cup. We got Jimbo chiming in from work because he quit our industry here. I guess he quit work here. Quit working here, I guess. I am playing that Jimbo 2 time, but I gotta go back to the playlist. I'm antisocial. I don't feel like talking. Hey, all right, I have a new strategy here. Look at this quarterback all the way. Hold on, I gotta hurry up with this. All right, Stafford's coming up. Let's see if I can do this with three quarterbacks on the board. Let me go another tight end here. Higbee gets a lot of targets there, and LA. So let's do maybe a faded cup LA stack. If I can get Stafford to fall here, it's gonna be hard, but if not, I still need the tight end. Still need another tight end. I'm not taking Skylar Thomas. All right, there went Johnson, another tight end I was targeting. Someone sees the potential there as well. I don't know. They like Tim Patrick there in Denver. He is coming back. But I'm going to stick to the plan if I can get Stafford. All right. All right. I'm going to get one of my quarterbacks. It worked out this time. Get one of my quarterbacks because I got this little stack going. I'm a little Michael Thomas car stack. But I guess I would rather have the Matthew Stafford, the better quarterback there, with the two people, the Higbee and the Van Jefferson. So I think I'm going to go Stafford here between these two. Boom. Matthew Stafford. I got too many white quarterbacks so on my team right now. Too many white tight ends. I might take Anthony Russo late in the last pick. He's on my watch list. Let's see if he's even on here. Nope. Let's go. 14 picks away. I don't need a quarterback. Take him off the board. We're going to be around this range down here. Let's see who I can get. There's the Purdy. Maybe I'll grab Purdy. I didn't get a little Purdy action, maybe. Grab another quarterback. Maybe Gus the Bust. I do like Parker. He is starting to steam up now without them signing Hopkins. If I can grab Michi there, I do like Michi the best out of all these guys. But let's see what happens here. Let's see. This is where the millions get made. This is where the million gets made right here. This pick. Let's see what happens. I'm not liking my quarterbacks too much. I mean, Lawrence is all right. I got the stack with Zay Jones. I got the Matthew Stafford stack with Jefferson and Higbee, but these are not like winning stacks. They might win me one week if I'm lucky, but I think I need to maybe go the Michi CJ Stroud route. We'll see what happens here. Play more Jimbo two times. Long road. All right, we're 4 picks away. My favorite song. I'm probably not going to take Pickett this draft. I mean, I might, but I just don't have any of his receivers. So unless I get Alvin Robinson and Calvin, but like this is the weekly shit. Like this is like I don't know. Really don't know at this point. It's rough. It's rough. All right. I think I'm gonna have to just go Purdy here. I do like Jerome Ford here, but he just went. So I'm gonna go Purdy. All right, I got 3 all white quarterbacks. I might have to throw Stroud in there, Bryce Young. We'll see what happens here. Not. I like my receivers. I'm not mad at my receivers. I'm not disappointed. We got some big upside guys here. These guys got some big upside. Even down to Van Jefferson, like he's like these guys are almost in the same category. Like so, I like my receivers. My tight ends, I'm not disappointed with. Both of them can have 2 touchdown weeks. Yeah, Gus should get some playing time, but he's still old and slow, so I don't think he's going to be able to keep up with those young guys out there on defense like Luke Holcomb and stuff. I mean, yeah, the Holcomb of the Steelers, the young Steelers linebackers are going to just be all over Gus. This ain't the old days. Gus could just be a bust. It's called Gus the Bust now. Yeah, Marvin Mims ain't bad. I think he already went though. You can't get him as your last one. He's going pretty high. Marvin Mims is actually getting drafted pretty high. I think over Sutton, if I'm not mistaken. Let's look here. Marvin Mims. Yep, right here. Marvin Mims is going above Curtis Samuel, Hodgins, Peoples Jones. He's going above Thornton, which I think Thornton's going to outplay Marvin Mims. Thornton right here might be one of the best in this range. Alec Pierce ain't bad. DJ Chark ain't bad. But yeah, Marvin Mims got some steam. They do like him. They drafted him. Like any receiver that gets drafted by a team in one of those early rounds is good. All right, here we go. Here we go. I don't like any of these running backs. Do I go Bryce Young? I gotta go pick it. Oh, I was trying to think there. I had to go. See, I was my thinking was there. Like I know Allen Robinson is gonna fall, and I know Calvin Austin is gonna fall. So I got 2 receivers I can grab there to pair up with Pickett. I don't really like Terrence Marshall down here now that that rookie's getting a lot of steam and Adam Thielen's there. I guess I could have got another tight end, but I'm happy with my tight ends here. So I think that's what I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna target Calvin Austin, and Robinson. Just talking about Allen Robinson, I might actually end up drafting him. All right, we only got one pick left, so I gotta get one of these 2 receivers. I also knew that I had a receiving running back here with Jalen Warren to pair up with Pickett. He could throw him 2 touchdowns in a game, 2 little screens. So I'm just gonna have to get Allen Robinson or Calvin Austin. Not bad. Allen Robinson, I don't think has as much ceiling as Calvin Austin, but Allen Robinson has that floor. So it's gonna be rough here. Really, it's just picking between these 2 with this last pick. He's competing for the slot role, and he already has the slot role. So I think I'm just going to have to go with Allen Robinson on this, even though Calvin Austin has more potential upside. We already know what Allen Robinson is capable of. Seen him in the past, but he hasn't had as good of a quarterback as Kenny Pickett is. He had some bums thrown in the ball like Trubisky and a couple other bums thrown in the ball. So now with the upgrade at quarterback with Pickett, one top 5 quarterback in the league, I think Allen Robinson could see the potential upside that we haven't seen from him maybe. So we'll see. All right, not bad. So I'm just hoping these white quarterbacks do good. We got 2 second-year quarterbacks, a third year, and a veteran with Stafford, an old guy. So I think Stafford could have 1 or 2 spike weeks. Brock Purdy 1 or 2, Kenny Pickett 1 or 2, and Lawrence 1 or 2. So as long as we're capitalizing on those spike weeks and everything else falls into place, I think we'll be good. I'm happy with my tight ends. I think every week Kittle should be up there in Higby. They should be top 6, 7 every week. So I'm not too mad about that. Higby did get a lot of targets, and that was without Stafford last year. So when Stafford comes in, he loves Higby. Let's get it. 3, 2, 1. And Allen Robinson, welcome to the team. Boom. I like this. I like this team. I love my receivers. Love my receivers. Tight ends. I love my first tight end. Second one, yeah, maybe I could have got a better second one, but Higby's still up there. He still can get those 2 touchdowns, a lot of targets. They love him there in LA. I got the best running back in the league on my team. Pierce, second year, who could be doing good. Williams just loves the end zone. And Warren's another second year wild card, so I like it. And I go with 4 running backs if they're all different bye weeks. If they're the same bye week, I try to get 5 or 6. Quarterbacks, yeah, I mean, you got Lawrence, Stafford, Purdy, Pickett. I mean, I'm happy with it. So that's it. I'm probably gonna do another one here, but I ain't gonna record it. Just a little $5 fast puppy. But I might show you the results after that. We'll get the TikTok up and going. So thank you. This is Lock Over Blood. I'm Luch. That's Jimbo on the music, and we're out of here. Peace. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your wife, tell your kids.